What's going on? We
What's
are
up?
back again talking black with the gift grant recipients from January. This month we gave out $60,000, so we had to bring them on
Oh, wait,
and
pause
talk to them.
real quick
And let's
then.
let's not skip over that.
$1,000
Yeah, let's not skip
one
over
month,
that.
y'all.
Yeah,
One
Big
month.
deal.
$60,000.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we had amazing businesses that we just and we said we got to figure out something to make it work. So we'll do introductions really quick, and then let's get to talking to these amazing business owners. So my name is Cornell Gorman. I am the co-founder and COO at Give Generate Income for Tomorrow, and I am assisted tonight by my lovely co-host, Miss Karis Harrington. Karis, how you doing? How you feeling?
I am doing phenomenally well. It's been a long day, but I am excited to be here with you guys. And I am Chief of Business Development for Kansas City Gifts.
Love it, love it. So we are about to go ahead and introduce the individuals we have today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just a general over. Karis, can you give us just a general overview of who's on tonight?
I would love to. So, again, this is unusual because typically we would have two grant recipients on with us. This is a special month. It just really speaks to the quality of businesses we have in Kansas City. So, we have three dynamic winners for January. Interestingly enough, they are all either chefs or food service providers, but they are all completely dope and phenomenal in their own right. We have Turkey Leg Man, Mr. Matthew Montgomery. He's got a cool little logo right there. I'm loving that. I'm sure many of you have seen him always posted up 75th and Prospect. He is a staple in the community. We have Miss Shanita McAfee Bryant, who is owner and operator of the Prospect. She's also former owner of Magnolia's Southern Bistro and Magnolia's Food Truck, phenomenal chef in her own right. And wrapping up that triangulated trio, we have Miss Ashley Frazier, owner and operator of This and That Eatery. Y'all, between the three of these folks, I'm not going to lose any weight, but I'm still happy to know that you guys are super successful already. And with the assistance, hopefully, the gift has given you, that is giving you an opportunity to get even more so. So, welcome to all three of you.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us. Yay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You.
that's what's
Thank you.
up.
Thank you.
Cool. So LaRonda said congratulations. She's won our first one. You know what I'm saying? And she out here doing the doggone
Miss
thing
LaRonda Lanier.
too. Yeah,
You got to cover catering, plug for everything. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk to you guys individually. So just a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with you, Ashley. Go ahead, introduce yourself. What's the name of your business, and what is it that you do specifically?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Frazier. I am the owner of This and That Eatery. And we will be having our grand opening in about a month, 3 weeks to a month. We are located at 5946 Truth Avenue. We will be open late, so during the week we will be open till about 1 o'clock a.m. On the weekends, it'll be till about 3 o'clock a.m. for our late night eaters. And
That's what's up.
eventually, our goal is to be open 24 hours. So just give us a little time, and we definitely will get there.
Yeah.
So
So
yes,
so you got a restaurant that's coming
correct.
on
Mm-hmm.
56th and Truce,
59.
59.
59th and Truce. Yeah, 59th and Truce.
Yes.
And one aspect to your business is open late. Eventually going to be open 24 hours.
Correct.
Because at 10:30, 11 o'clock, when you ain't went and got nothing and you still looking for something to eat, you can go to This and
I'm
That
your
and say what's
girl.
up. Yeah. So
Girl.
like
Yes,
what do you
yes.
what are some of the dishes you specialize in?
So we offer burrito tacos. We do the chicken burritos, the beef burritos, and the shrimp burritos. We offer some amazing chicken wings. I heard we had the best in town. Now I didn't say it, but I heard we had the best in town.
She
Cook
has,
off.
she has some,
we
she has the
offer
best
yes, we
chicken.
offer about 15 different flavors of chicken wings. We have our lotus salads. And remind you, everything is made fresh to order. So when you order, those wings are getting dropped. It's nothing that's just sitting around already cooked. Yeah, you definitely getting what you pay for. So we do our lotus salads. We do smoothies. We offer vegan options. We do desserts, um, burgers. We all our burgers are homemade,
Yeah.
handmade. So we offer 8 ounce to 10 ounce burgers, depending on what
Woo.
kind of burger you would like.
Yeah.
Our tenders are made from scratch.
Burger
Everything we
burger.
have omelets. We and you can order breakfast all day. So we'll have a full menu all day. So if you want breakfast at night, we have chicken and waffles, omelets.
That's what's up. Can you order lunch all day?
Yes, all
That's what's
day.
up. I
Full
love it.
menu all day,
I
everything.
love it. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Coming around the corner, we got Shanita. What's going on?
Hey y'all. I was thinking about a burger all night. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, right.
No, they're
It
like
is
And
that.
not
she
too
I've
said
late.
had the burger too. I've had the
she
burger.
said 8 ounces of burger.
Right. I think she said 10 too. 8 to
I mean,
10.
10 is too much for me, but 8 I can totally
It's
get
a
down
big
with.
burger.
Yes.
Nah, yeah. I
10
love it.
is a big burger.
Yeah, I want all the burgers. Save it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Let's go. So Shanita, what's your name? What you got going on? Name your business, and what do you do?
Chef Shanita, I run the Prospect Urban Eatery, which, well, let's just call it the Prospect KC. We are bringing a cafe, a coffee shop, and a grocery store to the third district, the historic 18th and Vine area in the 2000 and Vine development. So we're super excited. Think mini Dean and DeLuca. So you're going to be able to buy some groceries, farm raised, produced, or grown within 75 miles of that location. Um, some takeaway meals that will be produced by us. You have coffee. You have a cafe with a full bakery, all right there in the Vine area. So we're really excited
Yeah,
about that. So
yeah.
now, if you want a cup of coffee in the third district, you will have a place to go and get a cup of coffee. If you'd like to buy eggs or milk or tomatoes, we'll have a place for you to do that.
Yeah, that's big time for us. Like
Yes.
as gift as a whole, and our mission, what we things we want to see and want done. Um,
Yeah, we just feel like it's time. It doesn't make any sense that you can't get a gal. I mean, I'm nothing against the dollar type stores. We won't say their names, but I think that those stores serve their purposes, and that should not be a place where we're regulated to grocery shopping. We
yeah,
should have the same grocery experience as other neighborhoods, and so we're hoping that this model will kick off, and we'll be able to drop some of these in other neighborhoods as well. So
that's
we
what's
won't
up.
have any convenience products. We're just going to be focusing on fresh made food.
Yeah. So and you chose that area. Like, are there any other grocery stores even
Not
close
near.
to you?
Not near.
Hmm.
Not near. There's
Yep.
not any grocery stores near there. I think there's an Aldi up on 8th. Um, some people call Wild Woody's a grocery store.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. But yeah.
I'm not saying
Oh,
yay or nay.
they're not going
You
to.
start stuff on a podcast.
I'm not saying yay or nay.
Yeah.
I'm saying folks do refer to that as a grocery store.
Yeah.
There is another grocery store on 27th and Prospect.
Hmm.
Um, So yeah, that's
But
really all I can think of off the top of my head. That would be
yeah,
considered like a traditional grocery store. I do know that there are several like gas stations or larger like convenience type stores in that area that have a little produce kiosk. But what we really need, like, you should be able to get farm raised ground beef and farm raised chicken and eggs and healthy, non-GMO, not weird products
yeah,
in the urban core.
man, that
Absolutely.
that's big time. That's
Yeah.
that's so big. Like it for people who don't have cars and transportation and able just to get over to 39th Street or wherever, you know what I'm saying, 27th
Right.
Street. You know what I mean?
I'm really excited about the two senior developments that are just right there. Like, I just see my seniors being able to
Palestine
walk
Gardens is right
now.
there.
Yeah, they can walk right on down the street and
Yeah.
get what they need right down the street and get a little snack that's going to be healthy for them as well.
Yeah,
Love
bet.
it. Love it.
That's what's up. Next up, the man himself. You know what I'm saying? That guy. We should probably put some theme music on for you. You know what I'm
A
saying?
drum roll.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. That's what's up. So what's going on, sir? Tell us your name, name of your business, and what it is you do.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm the turkey leg man, Matthew Montgomery. I'm still in disbelief that and honored that I won the grant. Me and my kids are still riding the wave. The Chiefs kind of killed it a little bit, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Right.
But
Yeah, I'm jacked
um,
up.
we've been in business since 2018 and been doing all the main events around the city and just trying to get fully legal, fully operational. And thanks to G.I.F.T and the G.I.F.T donations, G.I.F.T donors, me and my kids were able to do that. And I just want to congratulate Shantae and Ashley as well. I seen your guys' video and got inspired some more. Both of them areas, we need that. especially down there, Shanita, with the prospect. I seen your video, and all of that is all true. There's no coffee shops. We should be able to have fresh produce. Um, all that accessible to us. We're not having to drive way out to Walmart, way out in Raytown and Lee Summit and up north and all that. Like it should be a Walmart in the hood. Like why is not no Walmart here? Like, you know
Oh,
what I'm
because
saying?
apparently there's no money in the hood. People don't spend their money. That's what.
But
People gotta
go
eat.
go yeah, but go to Walmart on I-70, go to Walmart on
Exactly.
350.
Highway.
We all it's us. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Walmart on 75th and Metcalf,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and Row. They're
Right,
there. But
right. Yeah. We everywhere.
Yep.
So I get
So
it.
what?
So I just want to
What
congratulate
do you?
y'all, you ladies.
Thank to you. Thank
You
you.
didn't say what you did though, Matthew. What you do? Even though it's probably obvious though.
He's generic what he does.
Yeah.
yeah, we're
So
gonna be hitting Matthew up so we can get those turkey legs for our smoked
I
turkey
need to
shots.
see about
I
Ollie
got
out,
you.
man.
So
For
yeah, so
real.
about 3 years ago, I had a family competition with some ribs. We was doing a rib cook-off. I pull up with a pan full of turkey legs. I won the contest, and
You
it
put
just
up with
kind of
turkey
took off
legs at
from
a
there.
rib contest.
Yeah, the rib contest with my cousins. Yeah, me and my cousin, my brother. We
There's
all had
always
a
one in the family.
Yeah.
exactly me. Right, right.
Everybody else
Yeah,
is looking at the
Gotta be
invite like,
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
like
he cheated. Yeah, like what?
yeah. But you didn't
And
open the whole
so
business behind it.
yeah, and so took off from there. We went from doing a case or so a weekend to 20, 30 cases in a day, you know.
That's what's up.
wow.
So yeah, and we just created our own lane. We strictly turkey, strictly exotic, meat, different stuff you can't get. And people like it. People appreciate it. So we appreciate our customers, our business. We appreciate the
Yeah.
gift. We appreciate the city. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate Vine. Shout out to 18th to Vine. Vine always welcomed us and set us
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
And people, we missed one first Friday, and people going crazy like,
Lost
where
their
y'all
mind.
supposed to be down here?
But you
Yeah,
got to be out here. So let's talk about it, man. So we had to break it up a couple different ways. You know what I'm saying? So with turkey leg, man, we went 25,000. Prospect, we went 20, and then this and that, we went 15,000. So go ahead and tell us what you're gonna do with that $25,000, Matthew.
So with the $25,000, me and my family, we're gonna put it all to use. It's going to finish upgrading our trailer. We bought the trailer ourselves, and so we just, in order to be a fully functional trailer, you have to have 3-part sink, and it got to be electrical, and you got to have a certain water tank and a certain size big dirty tank, and all these hoops and loops we got to jump through. And so we were trying to do it ourselves, as much as we could. But thanks to G.I.F.T, with this money, we'll be able to do all that, get everything finished up, tightened up, terminated. That's what it's called, electrical term. Terminating all the outlets and all that, because we were about 55, 65% done with the trailer on our own. So with the G.I.F.T, we go fully finish it and upgrade it, do some revamping,
Yeah,
buy as many turkey legs as I can buy.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And invest. We get a new truck so we can get around. That was one of our biggest deals. I was just kept, aside from putting all my money in, I kept donating every vehicle I had as well to get us around. And so driving to work, driving to events, driving to basketball practice, driving to all that just wore all my trucks down. So I'll be able to get a truck strictly for turkey leg, man, fully rehab my trailer, get a whole bunch of these shirts, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
for all my
Be
people.
out here. So like,
Yeah,
and then
and just,
once you get that trailer up and going, man, you're gonna be able to really be out here at
yeah,
events here and there everywhere. So we
yeah,
anticipating like you
yeah.
already
Well,
doing
yeah.
good.
When
It's
we
about
get
to
when we
boom.
Yeah, when we get done, we'll just be like any other food trailer you see out every day. We won't have to just be at First Fridays and Juneteenth, and we'll be out every day.
Yeah,
We'll be out probably 4, 5, 6 times a week, especially when it gets warm. We'll be out
let's go.
all day. Yeah,
Make
so
sure y'all
just
come see we about the turkey leg, man. Yeah.
just come find the smoke, man. Where the smoke at? That's where we at.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Cool. Shanita. Uh so we get $20,000 coming towards to you. So what are your plans with the funds?
We have a few little like finishing things that we need to do, but mostly we're just going to use that for hiring. For us, it's important to kind of make sure that particular space back when 18th and Vine was thriving and completely African American owned, you had all types of black
Hello.
businesses on 18th and Vine. And the key there is that those businesses hired people who lived in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we want to be able to use that fund to hire people who live in the neighborhood and to pay them a living wage,
Right.
not
Hello.
hiring people for $10 an hour. No one can
Right.
live on $10 an hour. So
It's
that's
crazy.
what we want to do. And then we have some other support that will help the people that we hire to really just kind of work them through their journey of maintaining and reaching that economic mobility. Because people in the urban core, they've all done all of the programs, right? And they've had all of the jobs, but nothing, we want to make sure that people are that they have like career resilience so that when pandemics happen and life happens and things happen, folks are not just up in arms and unable to take care of themselves.
I
Yeah.
think that brings up a great point, and I'm just going to add my little PSA in here for a second because I think it's important for our donors to know, and also for our applicants to know, and our grant recipients to continue to understand that one of our greatest focuses is on job creation. Yes, we are concerned about being intentional, and we only fund Black-owned businesses, not minority-owned businesses. We also want to make sure that our businesses have a community impact, and that can look a lot different to a lot of different people. We also have those requisite zip codes. We have to be right in the middle of the urban core where the disenfranchisement happened. But that fourth pillar is job creation. And just like Shanita said, that's how you build and begin to heal a community. You make them self-sufficient. And so a
Right.
lot of our evaluation that goes on behind the scenes, because there's a lot of work that we do behind the scenes to make these grants happen every month. But a lot of those conversations and some of the reasons why a business may not have gotten a grant is because that job creation piece is huge. When you look at Matthew and Shanita and Ashley and how they have already employed people, they're going to scale to employ even more people. That is how we close that generational wealth gap. So I just wanted to take a second because I think sometimes there's a little bit of a misnomer. How does G.I.F.T do what they do with these grants? But
Yeah.
we are very, very concerned with that job creation piece. So Shanita, thank you for
Yeah.
saying that. And Ashley and Matthew, for sure, thank you for embracing that concept of continuing to hiring from the urban core. That's going to make a difference.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
there's also a coalescence around food, and food has the power to bring people together. I think that when I look at food and the power that it has, I think of this is Black History Month, so I'm always going to bring a little bit of history. I think about Leah
Extra
Chase
black.
at Dookie
Sure,
Chase in New Orleans, and I think about how she talked about how instrumental that her restaurant was during the height of the civil rights movement in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
where you would have
Mm-hmm.
the African American
Mm-hmm.
leaders and the white
And the
leaders
white.
at
Yeah, I seen
the
that
restaurant,
together. Mm-hmm.
working and
Mm-hmm.
coming up with solutions. And she said this. She has this quote where she says, "It's really hard." To the extent of it's really hard to be nasty to somebody when you're enjoying a really good bowl of gumbo. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's
Yes,
the kind of thing that I think food has the power to bring our communities back together, and that's kind of what we're trying to
absolutely.
work
Yeah.
on.
And to piggyback on that, that's definitely how me and my children have gotten this far was because of the food. It resonates with usually when you get a turkey leg, you're at World of Fun, you're at a carnival, you're at
Yeah.
somewhere that's a fun type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So to
Happy
have
food.
happy food. So to have one holding your hand and you right in the middle of the hood where you know what I'm saying, and it's good breeze blowing by, and it's just a beautiful day in KC, and it just does something for you. But also, Shanita, I was going to say that while you were talking about those the homes around the grocery store prospect where you're going to put, I've already had that. They're going to come because they walk down to get turkey legs, honey. So I'm just telling you, they gonna come to that
And
grocery
we have,
store.
Yeah.
we'll be in touch because we are planning on Tuesdays and Thursdays doing a night market. So we'll have food
Hmm.
trucks and vendors. It's doing
Hmm.
a farmer's market that just kind of opens it up to a larger array of vendors. My thing is personally just making Black agriculture cool again.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
there's when you look
Me
at
too.
students, there's a lot of money in Black ag in terms of going to college
College,
and
right.
education, but we don't
Yeah.
participate in those programs. So I think if we start to be in the center of the epicenter of what would be an entertainment district, we're starting to bring that positivity back to food and growing and doing what our grandparents and great grandparents did, right?
Right.
They
Right.
raised their food and they ate it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And so that's our
Impacting.
ultimate goal as well, is to be the first farm to table food truck. So we're
That's crazy.
actually we had gardens before the other houses, but we're looking for a space to plot now. Our new garden. So yeah, that's
That's
where we are.
cold. Impacting the community,
I see so
making it
many
happen.
possibilities for collaboration. I feel like
Yes.
we start with the turkey. Matthew, if you would throw some funnel cakes on the turkey leg truck, I would be so
Right.
excited.
Man,
And then we'll swing by, get something healthy from Shanita. Then I'm going straight to Ashley for
even
the
if he
I
don't do funnel cake, somebody should do a funnel cake business. Because
Yes.
listen, I'm
Yeah.
with it. Let's go ahead
Yeah.
and move it over to Ashley.
Go
Ashley,
ahead, Ashley.
Yes.
$15,000 coming your way. What's your plans to do with that money? Talk to us.
Well, we do have the 2 drive-throughs and the walk-up window, so we were able to go ahead and complete our menus because we have an extra long menu. We have about 40 different options on our menu.
Wow.
So we were able to complete all 3 menus. We were able to hire. We still hiring if anyone looking for a good job. And I'm gonna tell you now, we offer more than $10 an hour as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Hello.
here, let's
Yes,
go.
but you must have a good attitude. You must have a good attitude.
Yes.
If
You
I
must.
see another
Positive
$10 an hour
energy.
sign, I want to get a marker and just go through them all. Put a 6.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
so
love that.
we also had to rebuild our gas line. So we were able to go ahead and get started on rebuilding our gas line. That way we can go ahead and get up and open. So
Yeah, so that
yes, and then
15,000.
Shanita, back to you. It's funny that you said that, Shanita, because on my like when you drive past the restaurant, it says farm to kitchen. So originally, when I drew up my business plan, I was talking to farmers. I mean, because I wanted fresh vegetables, fresh. But I wanted that. Everything that you said, that was definitely my goal. So we're gonna have to do business.
Yeah, I got somebody for you
You
too,
have a
Ashley.
supporter already. You
I
have a
got some
supporter
farmers for you.
already.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
lots of farmers
Yes.
there's lots of farmers around the area. And if we come together as businesses and we support them on that commercial g- contracting, then that really increases their capacity to grow more stuff. But if
Yeah,
they're
Yeah.
just trying to rely on the weekend farmers market, which that's why I'm planning to doing our market on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because it's like beyond me. Like, why is every farmers market on Saturday and Sunday?
Mhm.
Like we
You know,
don't eat the rest of the week.
you
Right.
don't need fresh lettuce on Tuesday.
Right.
What
I
if
need
you were
lettuce
working
every
and
day.
didn't make it on Sunday? So now you have to wait till the next Saturday or Sunday to get it. I don't understand that.
I'm with it. See the
Mhm.
gap, feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we need to get all of our recipients together. We saw around it earlier. You know what I mean? We got Whitney on here, man. Listen, it just
Yes.
find some way just to collaborate and make this thing
Most
really,
definitely.
really crack, really, really work. For sure.
Especially since they say we can't work together. So
Yeah,
we
we
just
breaking we
gotta
breaking
work.
down
Moving
all
on.
those stereotypes.
All
Another
of it. Yes.
stereotype that I like that was brought up. Ashley said, you gotta have a good attitude. Black excellence. Come on.
Yes.
Set the standard
Yes.
down. That's something else that we want to see
Yes.
different. And we're gonna have another
Yes.
podcast coming out. We're gonna be talking
Oh my
specifically
gosh.
about customer service in the black community. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I am so
And
Yes.
big on that. I am
so
so
Yes.
big on
we gonna fix that. We're gonna get that together. We're gonna make that right.
I need
Yeah.
to have my own microphone for that podcast because I so passionately. I mean, Janelle and I have had multiple conversations. We have a third partner, and it is such a big deal. But it is also how we fix ourselves to help fix each other, because
Yeah.
we are responsible for our own attitudes, whether we're patronizing a business or whether we own a business. So let's lock that in, y'all, because
Not for
everything is
real.
available to us if we
Right.
do our due diligence.
We're gonna get it
Which
Everything.
together.
is why
Yeah.
we're putting a sign on our door to remind people that we are a training facility.
Right.
Be
Come on,
nice.
bear
Be
with me.
kind. Be
Bear
Give us
with
kind.
me.
a little bit of grace.
Yeah.
These folks are learning they're learning.
Yes, Dwan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be
It's,
calm.
it's overlooked. It's overlooked. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But we're gonna dive into that on the pocket. It's a lot to talk
Because
about
that
in
would
that.
be a
In
whole
that.
nother hour.
You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
have
That's
to
a whole
get
nother.
some
And we
tea
only
and
got like 5 more minutes left, man. So a couple of things I want to talk to y'all really quick. I think we lost Matthew, but we'll get him back here in a second. Uh oh man, we lost Ashley too. Okay, cool. So Shanita, I'll start with you. Um, so you getting started, somebody aspiring to be a business owner just in general, what's some advice that you would give to them personally? What's some advice you would give to them?
Persistence is key.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
So I'm probably a little bit different. I'm a child of an entrepreneur, and so it was never in my plan to do anything other than be an entrepreneur. Like that
Right.
was never my parents didn't bring it. They'd be like,
Yeah. What
they
no
go
others.
get a job. I'm actually a terrible employee.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole like clocking in and clocking out. Like, do I
Yeah.
have to request time off? Like I can't just leave when I want to go. Like I don't
Right.
get that.
Right.
Listen, you're gonna need security. Good thing we're doing this remotely because there's still some folks clocking in and clocking out.
Well, I get it. I'm just not good at it. I'm the person who I've
Normally.
tried it several times, and they'll be like, "Girl," I'm like, "I can't clock in." They're like, "Yeah, because you
No, I
didn't
get it.
clock out from when you were here 3 days ago." I'm like, "Oh, oops,
Yeah. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
bad."
Yeah.
So, people just have to be persistent. And the thing is that they have to understand. People think that entrepreneurship or ownership is a 9 to 5 situation. It's not. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Karis knows because she gets texts from me at 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up
If
at
she
5 o'clock
waits
in the
until
morning.
5. If she waits
Yeah.
until
Right.
5.
Sometimes I'm up before then, and then sometimes she gets texts at 8. It's like, okay, well, it's 8 o'clock. I've been waiting.
Yeah.
I typed this hours
Yeah.
ago, and I've been waiting for
That's funny.
on it. And you have to have a plan. I have to have a plan, and then this is going to sound wrong, but I don't take myself that seriously. So I'm not afraid to change if it's not serving me, if it's not, if it's not doing what I needed to do. And I learned that with the first version of Magnolias, that Yelp reviews are brutal, and you get people talking about your food on Yelp, and you really get some tough skin and just kind of learn that, hey, this is not serving me, then I don't want to do it anymore. And it's okay for me to change my business. It's okay for me to pivot, even though we hate the word, because sometimes it's just necessary.
Yeah.
Well, I want to. Oh, I'm sorry, Cornell.
No, you got it. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, you said something that was really important, and I want to kind of repose that question to Ashley. So Shanita said that persistence and that perseverance piece is huge. I want to ask you, Ashley, what do you think the greatest challenge or challenges that you faced as you were from the idea stage to where you were ready to lease a space to where you were putting your own money into it and you're working every single day? Like Shanita said, it is an endless work day. An entrepreneur's day never ends because even when we sleep, we're thinking about what we need to do for our business the next day. So there are no days off. But what would you, if you had to pick 2 of your greatest challenges, what would they be?
Ooh, just 2. Okay.
Or just the top 2. Let's just do the top
2. I would say staying focused and not being discouraged, because with this, it's easy to give up, especially when you have kids. I have 4 girls and they don't stop. They don't stop at all. So just not giving up, just staying focused, stay focused, like write your goals out and stay focused, stick to them. Do not give up, do not give up, do not give up. It's so easy to walk away from something and say, I'm done. I'm gonna go get a 9 to 5, because plenty of times I've tried that and I'm like, God just talked to me and said, this is not what you want to do. Go live your dream, keep living it, keep trying, keep pushing it. So just stay encouraged.
Yeah.
Surround yourself by positive people, because if you feeling low, they're going to bring you down even more if they're already low. So surround yourself around positive people and just keep
That's
striving.
great advice.
And one
That's
of
great advice.
that, surround yourself
Striving.
not only positive people, surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. I don't have
Exactly.
any friends who are not doing this.
Yes.
They're where I want to be or headed in the same direction as
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
It's motivating. It's definitely
Yeah.
motivating.
One thing that y'all both said, she said, I think Shanita, you kind of said something kind of like you just wouldn't be a good employee, and then Ashley, you talked about this ain't what you want it to be. And I think one thing that you might be an entrepreneur if you're a good worker. So that customer service we were talking, like you can't be afraid of work. You show up on time. You do what you're supposed to do, but
If you're at work and you find yourself thinking above your manager,
yeah,
you
your
consider
vision, your ideas
the job
kind of
for
exceed
me.
what's going on. It might be time to go and stuff. Matthew, you got anything, man? Before we about to hop, but we got about 2 or 3 more minutes, man. We don't want to take up 2 minutes. And then after this, I want to talk to I want y'all to talk to our donors. But anything you want to talk to people about, what's some of the
Yeah,
challenges you feel, or just aspiring entrepreneurs?
Just people say it all the time. I guess it's real cliche, but like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really, really see it, that's really what you want to be. Like, a lot of people afraid to take the chance. And that's like the hardest part, like starting it, because once you start it and I believe in like speaking and things and affirmation and putting that energy out there. When you see it out there, or when you doing your due diligence, like I did, Shanita did, Ashley did, all the other recipients before us and all the recipients to come, when the idea, that little light goes off and you like, and you just go, because probably 80-90% of the people say, don't even pay attention to the light, or they don't want a chance. It's like, you got to take the chance and you got to believe in yourself. And once you do that, then people see that and it resonates, and it just all comes, it all comes to fruition. I can't tell you how many times, I didn't know how I was I didn't know what event was coming up. I didn't know how we was gonna get no legs. There wasn't no legs in the city.
It
I had to,
always
I had to go to Omaha, I had to go to St. Louis, I had to do all type of things to keep my business afloat, where I really didn't make no money. There wasn't no money to be made, but I still wanted to keep my brand going and keep my brand alive. And I did that. So it's been a lot of weekends where I didn't made no money on the event, and I sold out. And people probably looking like, dang, Turkey Leg Man sold a whole bunch of turkey legs, and he probably all the way up. And they didn't know the whole time I'm just barely getting by. But I knew if we kept on and kept on and kept on, and my kids especially like when I called them and told them, and I showed them the check and all that, like because they know what we did, and they know what we've been through. But you just can't let nothing, and don't let nothing, like you said, don't let nothing stop you. Once you do decide to go ahead and do it, go all the way with it, and you go broke, go all the way in, and then decide to come back. Because if you're willing to bet on yourself and put your all in, then other people will.
Man, y'all inspiring. Like, I get to
That's
see people
huge.
chase their dreams all the time. So I'm gonna be great, because I hear y'all be, what I'm saying, dope all the
Yes.
time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to talk specifically to some of our supporters. Like, I see them on the live right now, and some of these people, they'll never get a grant. Like, they don't own a business. Some of them, they not black. They, you know what I'm saying? They not going to apply for it, but they definitely donate. They definitely share our stuff. They tap in. Man, I want to say thank you. I truly
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
everything you
you.
do for us.
Yes.
All of y'all.
Yeah.
Come to the
That's
turkey
the
leg.
only way. That's what people
Thank
have
you.
to keep in mind. The only way that we can do this, $60,000 in 1 month. Neither Cornell or I have a money tree in our backyard. That money came from donors.
If she
people who
did,
are
I know where she lived. I'd be taking
right. Yeah, she does too.
Yeah.
So at this point,
Yeah.
I'd be in trouble. But I mean, those are individual donors, some corporate, some personal, that made this possible. So we can never close a show without thanking our donors and really being
It's
super,
big
super
time, man.
sincere about how much that means. Because this is a tangible opportunity to see where your money has gone.
Yeah.
You're looking at 3 business owners. All of them have businesses that you can patronize. You can go in, shake their hand, say, hey, I'm a gift donor. We don't care if it was $10 a month or $1,000 a month.
Right.
You still participated in
Listen,
making this
if
happen. That is huge. That is huge.
you are a gift donor, you find a turkey leg, man. I have a turkey leg dinner for you and your mama and your baby mama, your husband, your wife. I got y'all. Y'all come find me. All you donors, I don't care how many it is. I don't care what you donated. $1, $5, $100, $1,000. I got a turkey leg with your name on it, and we will be out. And y'all be stay tuned. Because I actually, Cornell, we talked about it. I want to get a donor appreciation picnic party, whatever, and all of us come out and we just,
that would be nice.
Yep. We probably
would be
gonna
so
do that.
nice.
You know what I'm saying, and make it work, because that's big time. So like, I look to the business owners and just y'all courage and y'all consistency and y'all drive. Then I'm like, okay, that's something that I want. And then I look at the donors, people who not gonna get nothing. This ain't about what they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just them, and they do it. I said, that's a trait that I need.
Before you go, Cornell, though, I just want to thank G.I.F.T, right? Because you guys were talking about us being persistent, but y'all have been persistent too, right? How many people have told y'all this is silly? It's not going to last. After the pandemic is over, people ain't going to donate. And here we are still
I
giving out
got you, Amy.
funds, still giving out money. And so what y'all are doing is important too by just being that conduit
Yeah,
Thank
that's
and
you.
what's
staying
up.
consistent.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
And I,
I second
Yeah.
that. I second that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah,
Because
but I'm ecstatic to even be, considered, like to just to get that far, but to actually win, like I'm still in disbelief.
Yeah.
And y'all changed my life, y'all changed my kids' life, and I
that's what's up.
appreciate every single dollar, every single penny. I appreciate Cornell for the idea. I appreciate Karis for pushing me and getting me on the ground. Like you better apply. You better get in there. So
Yeah,
Karis was
that's what's
on
up.
me,
Yeah,
persistent, hold me to the fire, and y'all seen it in us. You know what I'm saying? So I
we doing
appreciate.
it. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
doing it,
appreciate
man.
the whole concept, man. It's all needed. The donors,
Yeah.
the whole gift organization, and us. Like it's one harmonic balance of motion. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
So
it was
yeah,
all there.
so we're
we're
gonna
so
close.
proud. We are so proud of you all. We are
Yeah.
so proud.
So we're gonna close it on that note, man. So guys, we want to continue to do stuff like this. We want to
Yeah,
take it across. We want to take it to St. Louis and Chicago
yeah,
because it's bigger than Kansas City. It's bigger than
yeah,
us, man. And we ain't got to keep pointing fingers. Takes a small donation. If you can't donate $10, just share the stuff. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right,
So
right.
so yeah, we're gonna cut it at that. KansasCityGift.org. Check us out on our social platforms at Kansas City Gift.
Turkey
And
leg
guys,
man forever.
we can take
Turkey
yeah.
Lake Man, the prospect, this and that, Erie,
Yeah.
59th and 59th and
Yes.
Truth, 18th and Vine.
Yes.
Turkey Lake Man is
Yeah.
everywhere.
3,900 for sale.
Y'all take care.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.